Angela Shupe's debut novel, In the Light of the Sun, is set during World War II in Italy and Southeast Asia. Harrowing, beautiful, and heartfelt, this novel, inspired by true events, blends history, family, and the enduring power of music. What's the story's premise?
In the Light of the Sun is a story about two sisters who are both aspiring sopranos. The older sister, Rosa Grassi, is navigating the world of Florentine opera. She's getting ready to debut there under the very oppressive hand of Mussolini. But when the Germans declare war on Italy, everything changes for her. And at the same time, her younger sister, Carmina, is in the Philippines with their family. And when the Japanese bomb the U.S. air bases near their home in Florida Blanca, Carmina and her family are forced to flee into the mountains, where they go to their aunt and uncle's home, which is actually a jungle area. And everything changes for Carmina. And the story really revolves around both of these sisters who are facing the same war, but on two very different war fronts. And they're really bound together by their love for their family and their love of music.
What inspired the story?
I grew up hearing the stories of my mom and my aunts about their time in the Philippines, growing up there during the war, as well as my aunt who did actually go to Italy and was voice training with their Nonna, who was a former Italian soprano. And their stories were so moving to me, and I really carried those around my entire life and felt that they were really beautiful stories, very inspiring to me. And I really wanted to share them and bring awareness to what happened in the Philippines during the war, and also to honor my mom and her family.
How might readers resonate with the protagonist?
Both sisters undergo very significant difficulty, as you can imagine, going through wartime. And though I myself have not gone through that experience, I think we all experience difficulties in life. And going along with Carmina and Rosa through their experiences, I believe readers will be able to resonate with how they work their way through these struggles and how they overcome, and also how they continue in following their dreams, their lifelong dreams and their aspirations. I think readers will resonate with that.
Was there a piece of historical research that has stayed with you since you discovered it?
When I first started researching, one of the very first things that I came upon was the Japanese, they called them comfort houses, which was essentially a military strategy for the Japanese military to essentially dehumanize the population groups of the countries that they went into. And though I knew a little bit about the comfort houses, I was really stunned and grieved by how truly just horrific these experiences were for these young women, and how extensive it was throughout Asia. There were approximately 200,000 women throughout Asia that were affected by this. And specifically in the Philippines, a lot of the women that were affected by this after the war, in fact, kept their experiences secret. They didn't want to share with their families or their communities for fear of being ostracized. And in fact, they didn't actually start doing that until around the 1990s, when they were elderly women and decided, now they felt they needed to, they felt compelled to share with their families. And the idea that these women went through this experience and then were not able to share about it just is devastating. So that is one piece of history that really just stunned me and still stays with me to this day.
What do you hope readers take away from the story?
I hope that readers, I hope the story engenders a sense of empathy in readers for people who have gone through very significant difficulties, as well as people who are just different than them. I hope that they walk away from the story with a feeling of hope, and that they're inspired by these two sisters and these women who really overcame significant difficulties, in that it is something that we actually can do. There is hope. When you're going through something very, very hard, very difficult, you can in fact move through it. You can, on the other side of it, you can still live a full life. And I also hope readers walk away with an understanding about what happened in the Philippines.
In the Light of the Sun is available now at your favorite bookstore and public library. Thanks for watching Behind the Book. Happy reading!